I'm Marcus Schneider, you're watching Schneider Classics, and we're going to do some quick brake lines on this before we stick this motor into this truck. I got to make some brake lines for this thing before we get it on. You already seen by past videos in this, this thing has brand new drums and shoes all the way around. This has brand new e-brake connection here and already installed. I got to tighten it back up underneath the truck, but it needs some brake lines run from the splices to the drums to be finished. So I have some brake lines sitting here, I have some brake lines sitting here. So front lines have to be done and back lines have to be done. The line that travels all the way down to here is fine and that. These lines were brand new when they were put on, like 7 years ago by the previous owner, but it sat for 7 years. So that's where I had to redo a lot of this stuff. And the reason also, like, it had all brand new brakes on it by the previous owner. The reason I redid them all and stuff is this thing sat in water raised up. So that's why those brake lines have to be redone. Don't let stuff sit is the moral of that story. So I'm gonna quickly get here, play with some brake lines and get this going.
I'm heading down a dark road. Now that I've lost this, now I'm in pieces. I swear I'd never see you go. Thought it was real when you said forever. And baby, I tried to put up a fight, but my heart always ends up back on my sleeve. You made me feel brand new, and I believed you when you told me that you'd never leave me. But now I feel like I can't breathe. Yeah, I'm missing parts of me I didn't know I had before I ever knew. I'm falling to pieces. I'm falling to
So now comes the fun part of bench blading the master cylinder. A lot of guys pull it out of the truck and they do it in the truck. A guy that does it in the truck all the time is Vice Grip Garage, so let's do it in the truck here.
And baby, I tried to put up a fight, but my heart always ends up back on my sleeve. You made me feel brand new, and I believed you when you told me that you'd never leave me. But now I feel
So the brakes are done in here, just to show you. Well, they're almost done. The front brake line didn't work. It kept squishing out and it kept pouring out here for the front. So I got to go get another line and make a new one because this one's too short and I don't have any longer line. So that's going to be done a different day. The back ones are plumbed up good. All you need is a Mexican for yourself. Sit in the cab and push the pedal a couple times, squish it through, and open it up to be leaked. So he's getting ready because we're going to start the next video because we got to keep on time of putting that motor in this thing. But brakes are done on this. It's very easy to do. You just need a second person to push through and you hold the pressure. As it squirts out, it gets rid of all the air. Same with the lines. You have someone push up, you have the line closed, someone pushes on the pedal a couple times.
Presses and holds.
And yes, he is right. Presses and hold.
Keeps pressure while he opens the line. Your foot should go down. He closes the line nice and tight, and then you can keep pushing again. That way it'll keep the pressure in the line so no air bubbles get pulled right back into the line. It prevents that.
What he said. And you slowly push all the air out. You start from the furthest, which on this truck is the driver rear, then the passenger rear, then the passenger front, the driver front. It's weird that it goes that way, but it's because the fuel line goes off on that through the passenger side of the rail and then back over.
Brake line, not fuel line.
Brake line. Brake line. He's right. Brake line. The e-brake cable also works because it's gone tightened back up. As you can see, that brand new brake line in the sway bar. Good old. That's a locker. Locks up the rear drums and they're sealed. The rear drums also lock up with the brake pedal right now, but the only problem is the front doesn't, because you gotta redo that one line. But I'll redo that on my own anyways, off a video. Hopefully there are a couple things that can be learned on this video. Otherwise, you're just watching a sick truck get its work done.
Now I'm in pieces.